Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome back to another game of Wingspan. We are still playing in the Wingspan World Cup, Game 2 against Herc in the knockout stage of the tournament. And we went first in the first game, so we'll be going second this game. We won the first one, so if we win this one, we'll be moving on to the next opponent. And I got a peek of the birds in the tray there. The bush tit looks like that's a pretty good start for my opponent. But let's jump into our starting hand, which isn't that great. We have the Northern Cardinal. But we don't really have a wetland option. We can pick up the Australian Raven, maybe. That's kind of greedy, though. We don't want to be playing this blue grosbeak. I kind of just have to hope that something gets flipped up when they take the bush tit. At least I think that's what they're going to do. They kept one card and the rest food. We could keep all these, then tuck some of the cards behind the waxwing. No, I think we gotta get a wetland bird and use some of that spare food to reset the tray to see what else we can find, because not looking too great right now. That viticulturalist, okay. Viticulturalist. Maybe we do take the waxwing then. You know, maybe we do take all these. What does the bird feeder look like? No nectar. Okay, Jesus. Oh, man. Let's go for it. It's going to be a little interesting, little weird start. But it's kind of what we have to do. Okay. Yeah, no nectar in the bird feeders. Not great. Okay, red-breasted merganser saves the day. We will pick that up. Oh man, but we reveal a mute swan, which is going to go perfect for them. That Australian Raven could be good for us with all the cherries we're going to be getting. So maybe we get our hands on that. I don't think we're going to be a contender for this first end of a round, unfortunately. None of our birds we want to play face left. But at least we can dig now. We can dig with this merganser. Yeah, the Tui is a good option, but it looks like they are going with a tucking engine in the wetlands, so they probably won't want to use it all that much, and they won't be playing birds in their forest all that much, so probably just leave it there. We have a good start on this second end of round, I mean. We have some 3-point birds. They have the bush tit, which gives them a good start, I guess, too, but I wonder what they're thinking about. Well, anyways, cheers for this game. Wish me luck. Let's hope we can win this one, but we have one more opportunity in this best series of 3, even if we lose. So keep our hopeful game face on. Eastern Phoebe, wow, okay. They probably will pick up that Raven, unfortunately. But maybe we get lucky. They probably want to search for other birds anyway. So maybe it'll still be there. Okay, they didn't pick it up. Laying eggs, okay. I think we will take this Raven. Just a good play with our Waxwing and the Cardinal there. Eleanor's Falcon's interesting, but we'll look for better options. Okay, Blyce Hornbill, that's a good big point bird. Yeah, we don't need this turkey vulture, I don't think. White-throated dipper, we have the merganser, so we don't really need that. Yeah, Hornbill's good for our viticulturalist as well. There goes the bush tit. Yeah, I wonder if this Rufus owl is worth it. think we probably have to look for something else still, though. That's not it. That's not it. Well, maybe. Spotted towhee. God, I wish that pointed left. That might make it worth it. Oh, a raven, though. We will take that, no doubt. Well, that's our game plan settled. We run a grasslands engine. We'll have plenty of food, so we don't need the towhee. Yeah, we're not going to use this Eurasian Jay. Okay. We have some hope in this game with that Raven. They're going to have an amazing wetlands tucking engine. But against a Raven, anything can happen. We'll have to get food once more to get that rat. Do we get 2 rats? Yeah, let's go for it. Then we can play the waxwing, lay eggs next round, play the raven, draw cards when we need to. Yeah, they got 2 birds with beaks pointing left, so we can't contend with that. Play our waxwing. Get the grasslands engine started. We do get first look at this tray, and sea eagle and catbird are pretty good for them, so we will block both of those. Oh, wood duck shows up, but we're going to be running a grassland, so we don't need that. Catbird works great for us too. We need a star or a cavity nest for our hornbill play at the end of our game. At the end of the game, this dipper could be it. Wood duck. I mean, we're not going to use the forest anymore, so that's probably out of the question. Maybe we'll just have to dig for another one. Maybe dipper is worth it. I'm not sure. I didn't really pay attention to what was in the tray, unfortunately, but didn't seem like too good of a bird. Yeah, we're going to be getting plenty of food. Lay our eggs. We can tuck. Get our Raven down. Ooh, yeah. They have a great tucking engine going on. That's 1 point, 4 points, 6 points, and a food, and a bunch of cards. Well, maybe only 1 or 2 cards at the moment. Net positive. But let's get our Raven down. And we can copy the Raven or the Waxwing. We could play the Sea Eagle in the wetlands. That's another good option. Because we'll have so much food. Especially with this Phoebe giving us some too. We don't want to force anything down, I don't think, though. And yeah, we won't be needing the Tauhi. We just have to search for 1 or 2 more point scoring birds to go in our grasslands. We have a good setup going. They have a good setup going. I think we'll be able to win most of these end of rounds. This one might be iffy though. It might just be better for us to play big point birds. Well, we could play this Dipper. Yeah. We'll have to think about that. They're continuing to run their engine, drawing cards. We'll play our Catbird. Let's use both Nectar here. Yeah. We got a good setup. We're gonna have a ton of food, ton of nectar. We can utilize that food with our Raven at the end of the game. This big point bird. The Hornbill. Yeah, we got lots of stuff to do with that. Probably won't be playing Wood Duck, sadly. Not the game for it. Still getting worms. I think we copy the Waxwing. In this situation, throw as much food as we can, as we have so much of it. Copy the Waxwing. Get rid of... I don't think we'll be using the Cockatoo. But I think we just get rid of wood duck, sadly. Gain some nectar. Now we can get rid of the cockatoo. And it might be worth it to play this dipper here, because we'll be wanting to gain cards a little bit. And those cards will go towards the waxwing. And it can win us or tie us this end of round. So I think that's worth it. We'll play the Sea Eagle eventually too. Just not quite yet. The food is continuing to come in. They might have found a double play, which they can win this end of round. But I think either way, this dipper is a good play, because it gets us more cards and we can tuck those cards behind the waxwing. So let's do that. It's also a good play for the hornbill too. If we lay a bunch of eggs on the white-throated dipper, we can clear those off at the end of the game when we play our hornbill. Get a lot of points there. Yeah, we'll be winning all these nectar races, hopefully. We'll win the last two end of rounds, unless they decide to go to their forest. It'd be nice for us to find pink tucking power, but I think we're doing okay for now. I mean, we have a raven, we got a catbird, we're running our engine, we have great card access, we already have a bunch of big point birds in our hands, so nothing to complain about here. Okay, yeah, they had a triple play, okay. Yep, kind of thought that was coming. But I think this dipper's still worth it. Could have played the Sea Eagle instead, but we're seeing extra cards. And yeah, with this hornbill, we'll be able to max out a bit of culturalist as well. That's a nice play for them. Ruff's a nice bird. They win this end of round. And they played all those birds in the grasslands too, so that actually makes it a race for that end of round now. Yeah, horned lark, I wasn't talking about you when I was talking about a pink tucking power. Still getting free food. Yeah, I hope they don't have bird counter, which is the bonus card that for however many birds you have that can tuck, you get 2 points, but could be, you never know. Do I draw cards first? I think so. No need to throw an egg. Cassin Sparrow, I think. Maybe. It's a maybe. Swainson's Hawk could be better. That's the one I was looking for. European Goldfinch. Franklin's Gull, Sandhill Crane. Okay. We don't need Franklin's Gull. We have a lot of cards. The Sandhill Crane could be good. Those couple cards could be good for my opponent. At least the Wood Swallow. That's alright. We have to get this Goldfinch down as soon as possible. And do we just go with the Swainson's Hawk? Maybe. Yeah, I think we have to force this down. No, we don't have to. We can delay one turn, and we can copy the Raven this turn. Get rid of all that food. Copy the Raven. Get a bunch of nectar. And we won't be needing this. Now we can just play a bunch of birds and run our engine. Maybe we draw cards once more. Okay, we won the nectar race in the wetlands, so that's good. Spend it like that. Very nice. Then we can just play Sandhill Crane and Swainson's Hawk in the grasslands and just run our engine. I think this white-bellied sea eagle isn't worth it anymore. We nerfed their wetlands engine with that European Goldfinch. That's nice. What do we do first? Yeah, we're fine on the nectar races, so we can just spend it like that. And at the least, we'll tie this end of round, if not win. I'm guessing we're gonna win. We can just copy the Raven all day. And we won't really have any birds for our waxwing, but this engine should be strong enough to where we just print points That being said, they have a very strong engine as well. Yeah, even with the sandhill crane, I think we'll still have a bunch of leftover food for our raven here, the Australian raven. They're running their engine again. Let's play our hawk. Oh, is that even worth it though? It's 3 points. Yeah, it's worth it because of this end of round. In case they have another crazy double play or something like that. Oh, but they play a gold crest. Okay. They're switching to the forest. They're going to gain some nectar. They might make some plays with that. But all we can do is lay eggs and play birds. Oh, we want to be... Well, we don't want to give away that we have the hornbill, so we won't be laying eggs on there quite yet. Hopefully get some hits with the hawk. We don't have anything for the crane yet, but we will. Get a bunch of seeds right now. And we can get rid of this Cassin Sparrow. So our engine is 4 points, potentially 5, 7, 9 if we use the catbird to copy the crane, and 10 if we have a card for the waxwing, but that's going to run out eventually. So I think it's safe to say we just run this engine. We can tuck one card with the waxwing with our sea eagle here. And I think we'll need some nectar. Yeah, we can do one round. We can get at least 2 nectar. Now we can lay these here though. We won't disguise it any longer. Use that. We will use this on the crane as well. We'll copy it. Get some nectar. Tuck this. Because it's more points to run our grasslands than play the white-bellied sea eagle, so we'll get rid of it. And yeah, without even me knowing about it, we hit viticulturalist with the goldfinch, so we'll have an extra with the hornbill. Okay, they found a cuckoo. Yeah, so they're going to be contending for this end of round, but we have 2 big plays. Shouldn't be too much of a problem, hopefully. But we'll see. Nicely done, Hawk. We will copy the crane again. Yeah, tough to say. I think we do spend this egg for nectar. And that'll be our last time. We won't use the waxwing. But potentially could be a close game with their wetlands and now their gold crest. They're going to be playing a lot of birds, gaining a lot of nectar. And we still have 3 turns left, 2 turns to play both of these big point birds, and then 1 turn of laying eggs. They're finding some good stuff for their gold crest. I don't think the bird feeder was too kind to them that time. Or they could have just used the leftover grubs they had from the Phoebe. I'm not sure. Let's play our raven. We'll disguise it a bit. Act like we don't have the hornbill. I'm guessing they probably found Benelli or the Eastern Imperial Eagle. But I think we still win this end of round. I don't know, it'll be close. And we'll have to copy the Swainson's hawk this time since we didn't leave ourselves any grains, unfortunately. Should have thought about that. Okay, with that mannequin, maybe they... Well, the end of round ends before the mannequin power works, so we still have a good shot. Yeah, we're gonna win all the nectar races pretty handily. Get rid of all those eggs, tuck all the cards. And that's a 13-point play, I believe. Or no, 9-point play. Because we're getting rid of all those eggs. think they're running their engine. Yep. And yeah, I'm guessing, maybe they don't have an eagle, but we'll see. Okay, we get that hit. Unfortunately, we didn't plan for that crane. But hopefully we get another hit here. Yeah, we do. Okay. And we don't want to discard any card, or eggs, I mean. And we don't have any more cards, so. I think we could have squeaked out like one more point. one, 2, or 3 more points if we played that correctly. But hopefully it won't matter. They got some good stuff going on, though. They just didn't have any luck with the nectar races, but they made that up in the wetland engine for sure. Hey, what a fluke. What's going on? Thanks a lot, what a fluke. Appreciate your comment and the first time chat. If you didn't know, I'm on YouTube as well, and I post pretty much every game that I stream on Twitch on there, so yeah, another option to look at my commentary games. Yes. Yeah, I think so. Rocket Ship Gaming. Same as Twitch. And yeah, thanks for checking it out. If you missed the beginning of my stream, I'm in the middle of a Wingspan World Cup right now. It's a tournament on the Wingspan Tournaments Discord, and yeah, in the knockout round right now, game 2 of the best of 3 series. Looks like they're playing the Fairy Wren here. They do have a bunch of birds that are under 30 centimeters. But that doesn't give them the tie for this end of round, so we get that one. Use all of our food on our Australian Raven. And we're gonna just have to hope that it's enough to beat our opponent with their 2 yellow powers of their own. They had a great wetland engine, we had a great grasslands engine. So it could go either way. They have a lot of techs. We have a good amount, but this is where we did well. Nectar. With our Raven, we could just have unlimited access to nectar, pretty much. So we won all those. I think we'll get off to an early lead here. Yeah, decent lead with 52 points there. Oh wow, they had some good bonus cards though. I think they got this one. They have a ton of tuck cards. Wow, we actually had a fair bit too, but yeah, dang. Yep, they pulled it out. 131 to 141. Wow. I did not think they'd have that good of bonus cards. Oh, they had the Plains Wanderer. Okay. Pathologist and Bird Counter. That's the one bonus card I didn't want them to have with their wetland tucking engine. But dang, that's a good game. Uh, we still have one more game left in the series to decide um, the winner and who goes on to the next opponent. So I'm gonna guess we're gonna play another game a few minutes after this one's over. But yeah, indeed, what a fluke! A huge scoring game, and there wasn't that much co-op either. Um, just a little bit with the Goldfinch. He gave me a few points off tucks, but or they did rather. But no food being thrown around, no cards being thrown around. But that's a good game. Wasn't sure who was going to win there, but yeah, it is what it is. I will see you guys in the next one here shortly, I think. So cheers and take care.